Hello, my little friends. Have you ever looked at a really, really big tree and wondered, how did it get so big? Well, it all starts with something super, super tiny, a little seed. Today, we're going to hear a magical story all about that. It's the story of the cherry tree. Are you ready for an adventure? Let's go. So, tell me, have you ever planted a seed yourself? Maybe in a little pot or out in the garden? You put it in the soil, give it some water, and then you wait. And you wait, and then one day, a little green shoot just pops right up. It really does feel like magic, doesn't it? Well, our story today is filled with that special kind of magic. Our story starts in a lovely garden, and it's about a little boy named Rakesh. And you know what else it's about? It's about one single, tiny seed. One sunny day, Rakesh was eating some delicious sweet cherries. They were so juicy and red. Mmm! He ate one, then another, and another, until they were almost all gone. He looked down into his hand, and what did he see? Just one little smooth cherry seed was left. And he thought to himself, what should I do with this? So Rakesh walked over to a nice soft spot in his garden. He used his finger to make a little hole in the warm earth, and then, plop, in went the seed. He covered it up, and then, you know what? He ran off to play and totally forgot all about that little seed he'd planted. Now, Rakesh might have forgotten about the seed, but the seed hadn't forgotten its special job. It was waiting underground, getting ready for a huge surprise. Very soon, winter came. Ooh, the wind got very cold. Whoosh! And everything was chilly. But way down under the ground, our little seed was cozy and safe, sleeping under a warm blanket of soil, just dreaming of the sun. And then the sun started to feel warm again. Spring was here. And deep down, that little seed began to wake up. It started to wiggle, and then it stretched, and then, pop! A tiny little green plant pushed its way up, right out of the ground, to say hello to the world. It happened. A little baby cherry tree was born. Isn't that just the most amazing thing? A brand new life, all from that one tiny seed that Rakesh planted? Wow. But oh dear. Growing up can be a little bit tough sometimes, and our little cherry tree was about to have some very big problems. Uh-oh. One afternoon, a very hungry goat wandered into the garden. And what do goats love to eat? Green leaves. It saw the little tree and munch, munch, munch. It ate every single leaf right off. All that was left was just a little stick. Oh, our poor tree. And if that wasn't bad enough, a little while later, a woman was cutting the tall grass, and she didn't see the tiny tree. And swish! Her big grass cutter accidentally chopped the little tree right in two. Oh no, what's going to happen to it now? That poor, poor little tree. It only had one leaf left, and it was cut in half. But guess what? That little cherry tree was so brave. It was a fighter, and it did not want to give up. More than anything, it just wanted to grow. And because that tree was so brave and so strong, something amazing started to happen. It put all its energy into growing again, reaching up, up, up towards the big, warm sun. And look, soon brand new little branches and fresh green leaves started to grow. And the friendly rain came down to give it a nice, big drink. The tree grew a little bit every day and a little bit more the next, until, guess what? One day, it was even taller than Rakesh. The little tree wasn't so little anymore. It grew, until it was a big, beautiful cherry tree. Pretty birds came to sit on its branches and sing, and lots of busy bees came to visit its lovely pink flowers. The whole garden was more beautiful because of it. And after all those beautiful flowers, something even more special and exciting was about to happen. The tree had a yummy surprise for Rakesh. Can you guess what it was? That's right, cherries. The whole tree was covered in shiny, red, juicy cherries. That one tiny seed from so long ago had grown up into a big tree that was making its very own fruit. How wonderful is that? Rakesh, who was big boy now, reached up and picked a cherry from his tree. He popped it into his mouth and, it was the sweetest,
most delicious cherry he had ever tasted in his whole life.
Rakesh just looked at his amazing tree and felt so happy and proud. He told his grandpa that helping that tiny seed grow into something so wonderful, well, it felt like he had helped create a little bit of magic. Rakesh helped one tiny seed become something truly wonderful. And you know what? You can do that too. You have the magic inside you to help things grow and to make our world even more beautiful. So now I have a question for you. What wonderful thing will you help grow?